Today we're going to turn our single weaving into a double, triple, and even add some vertical weaves to it. I'm going to use some of our painted paper strips to help decorate and enhance our solid colors. So I grabbed a polka dot one. To make a double weave, I fold that in half, and I'm going to use my regular scissors to cut it right in the middle. That will create two more thinner strips of paper that I can weave through. I'm going to add those right on top of my white ones. I just slide them through the same way my white one is. I have to carefully push it through. Be careful not to tear, and it should line up just so. And I'm going to repeat that with my other white space. This time I'm going to take a painted paper, fold that in half, and cut. And I'm going to add that to another space. I'm going to sort of create a pattern of my double weaving. So it goes double weaving, single weave, double weave, single weave, double, single. Now my extra strip, it can just go back in the tray for someone else to use. I can also come up and borrow a pair of the crazy scissors if I want to do a double or a triple weave and just give it a little pattern. All I have to do is cut in the middle. Now, crazy scissors are a little harder to cut with. I do one slice at a time. Otherwise, it could mess up my paper, so you have to do that a little slower. And you can put those right in the middle of your single weave. Now, when you do these ones, they're a little trickier to slide through, or I can put them up towards the top or in the middle. You can place them wherever you want within your weaving. Now let's try a triple. That just means I'm going to cut this paper into 3 strips. So when I first start, I do my first 2 little cuts. 1, 2 at the bottom so I know where they're going to go. And then I go through and finish cutting all the way. Just like how my double weave went on top of a single weave, my triple weave can go on top of a double weave. So you'll have 3 layers, each layer getting a little smaller than the other. And I'm going to take all 3 of these and put them on my painted paper ones. Now I'm going to show you how you can do a vertical up and down weave, and you just have that go from top to bottom. So I took that extra strip I had cut before and pull it all the way through. You'll notice on the back you won't see any of your extra weaves. All of that extra is only on the front, so make sure you're doing it on the correct side. Now that I have all my strips on there, I need to glue them down so they stay. I open my glue bottle, I tap it on the bottom, make sure it's breathing, and each little tab that comes up needs a dot of glue. So with a triple weave, you have to glue down 3 pieces on each edge. So I do my big one, my medium, and then my small. Make sure they are exactly where you want them when you glue them, otherwise you will not be able to move them later. You can also use a glue stick. If you're using a glue stick, make sure you have a messy mat down at your table. You're going to go around every edge, hold them down for about 5 seconds before moving to the next one. You're going to want to do all the ones on the front even the verticals. Then you're going to need to turn your paper over into the ones on the back as well. There you have your paper weaving.